Welcome, fearless viewers. I'm your host, Johnny Blaze, and welcome to my first Twisted Tale on Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales. A channel where the weird and strange are normal and the unnatural is common. A channel where your wildest thoughts are your realest realities. Today's first episode is a special episode, an episode that shows a little insight on the evil history of my channel, and how I became damned to tell twisted tales for all of eternity. So sit back, keep your blanket close, and enjoy the first episode called In the Beginning. In the shadowy depths of the internet, there exists a YouTube channel like no other, one that whispers its dark tales to those brave or foolish enough to listen. The channel is called Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales, and its sole storyteller is a man named Johnny Blaze. But Johnny isn't just any storyteller, he's a damned soul, condemned to an eternity of narrating terrifying tales as punishment for a deal gone wrong. Years ago, Johnny Blaze was a struggling writer with dreams of fame and fortune. Desperate to make a name for himself, he made a pact with the devil. The terms were simple: in exchange for success and wealth, Johnny had to tell a series of spine-chilling stories that would captivate and horrify his audience. But Johnny, in his arrogance, failed to hold up his end of the bargain. His stories lacked the darkness, the fear, the soul-crushing terror that the devil craved. When the devil came to collect, Johnny begged for more time, more chances. But the devil, with a wicked grin, had a different plan. He condemned Johnny to an eternity of storytelling, but not in the world of the living. Johnny's soul was ripped from his body and bound to a cursed YouTube channel. No matter how many viewers tuned in, Johnny would be forced to tell his stories, his voice echoing in the void of the internet. The channel Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales appeared on the web, shrouded in mystery. Subscribers would come and go, drawn in by the eerie tales and the haunting voice of Johnny Blaze. Each video was a piece of Johnny's torment, stories filled with unspeakable horrors, dark rituals, and vengeful spirits. Viewers noticed that the more they watched, the more personal the stories seemed to become, as if Johnny was speaking directly to their deepest fears. One night, a curious viewer named Sarah stumbled upon Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales. Intrigued by the morbid fascination that seemed to grip the channel's followers, she began watching the videos. Each tale was more horrifying than the last, and Sarah found herself unable to look away. She became obsessed, binging video after video, trying to understand the madness behind Johnny's words. In one particularly chilling story, Johnny spoke of a woman named Sarah who couldn't resist the allure of dark tales, who found herself ensnared by a cursed channel. Sarah's blood ran cold as she realized the story was about her. Johnny's eyes seemed to bore into her soul through the screen, and his voice, though calm, carried a desperate warning. "Stop watching, Sarah. Turn back before it's too late." Panicked, Sarah tried to close the browser, but her computer froze. Johnny's voice grew louder, more insistent. "Stop watching, Sarah. The devil's grip is tightening. Turn back before it's too late." Sarah's screen went black, and for a moment there was only silence. Then, Johnny's face reappeared, distorted and twisted in agony. "You didn't listen," he whispered, his voice filled with sorrow. "Now you're part of the story, forever bound to Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales." Sarah screamed, but no sound escaped her lips. Her reflection on the screen was gone, replaced by Johnny's tormented visage. The next morning, her friends and family would find her room empty, her computer still playing the last video from Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales. From that day forward, a new face appeared in the channel's stories, a woman named Sarah, who, like Johnny Blaze, was now doomed to an eternity of telling twisted tales to an ever-growing audience of lost souls. And so, the legend of Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales continued, an endless loop of fear, regret, and unfulfilled bargains with the devil. Beware, dear viewer. For if you find yourself drawn to Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales, you might just become the next chapter in Johnny Blaze's eternal tale of horror. Now that sounds like a channel that you can really get into. Thank you for watching my first Twisted Tale called In the Beginning. Today, the grand opening of my channel, Johnny Blaze's Twisted Tales. I will be posting 3 episodes, and every week after, on Tuesday, I will release 1 to 2 new episodes. It will be known as Twisted Tuesday. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss a twisted tale. So for now, be careful where you look, cause some channels might captivate you in ways you could never imagine.